Hello everyone and welcome back to Ravenport. Last time we were busy with the animal care jobs around the farm, and also we started some logging in the top of the field. But today, as I mentioned in the last session, we have our weeding in the new field to do. So I have to buy a new sprayer. I've wanted to buy a new sprayer for a little while now, a self-propelled one. So yeah, tomorrow when I start the next day, we will go and buy a new sprayer. I've had a look at what's available, and despite downloading a few mods, I think I'm going to go with the base game one, and I'll explain why when it comes to purchase time. But for now, I'm going to fill a few more silage bales into the BGA, so we can get a few more profits before midnight. So yeah, going to do a few more bales in the BGA, and then we'll start a new day, and then start with our tomorrow's jobs. Also tomorrow we've got some milk to take to the sell point, and then probably going to carry on with some logging. So I will see you tomorrow. There we go, a new day. We obviously worked through a bit of the evening to get some more silage into the BGA, and we made about £33,000 from all of that, so that was really good. Obviously some more silage brewing in the storage shed, so yeah, we need to get that into the BGA at some other point. But yes, now we're going to turn our attention over to weeding the new field. So yeah, here's the new field over here, fields 20, 21 and 22, which we merged into one rather large big field in a previous session. So it's at the first growth stage still, but it does need weeding, as you can see. So yeah, we're going to buy our new sprayer. So crop protection is what we want. So I had a couple of mods that I downloaded, the Amazon Planetera, the Lizard 2000 and the New Holland SP400F. I did sort of test all of these except this one actually, but this one looks to be way too big. So my summary of all of them is as follows. These two, the Hardy and the Amazon, are too big for the farm I've got at the moment. So, 48.5 meters and 41 meters just seems a little bit too large. Also, the price is quite high, especially the Rubicon. the New Holland looks really cool and is only 36 meters, so a bit more size appropriate for our farm. But it is 260,000, which just feels a little bit too much for how much I'm going to be using it. And then I've got the Lizard 2000. Now this one was catching my eye quite a bit, and I was going to go for it, but there was a couple of things in that it wasn't as wide as the base game one, the Stara Imperador, which is 27 meters. This is 24, but also doesn't have any beacons. We love a good beacon, so that was one down point. But one thing that sort of persuaded me with the Imperador, even though it is £85,000 more, is that it can take solid fertilizer as well. So obviously the orange storage tank can be for liquid fertilizer or herbicide. We're predominantly probably going to be using herbicide, and then this container at the back can take solid fertilizer. So you can have a vehicle that's got both herbicide in and solid fertilizer, so it can do both things. And then of course you can also have liquid fertilizer in it instead of herbicide. But it just got me thinking that we obviously have the trailed spreader for solid fertilizer and for lime. Probably going to now purpose that entirely for lime, and then we can look to use this machine for both herbiciding and for solid fertilizer if we need to. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy this, the Stara Imperador 3.0. Going to get it used to save £40,000. Don't think we need GPS. I might add it on later. And then of course we're going to stick with narrow tyres, as I think that's best for keeping the crop protected. So yeah, going to buy that, 156,000. But yeah, conveniently we earned a bit of money from the BGA, so we're staying over £1 million, which is pretty good. So let's go into the new sprayer. Looks pretty cool. Like it. And yeah, as mentioned, we can open the cover, which in there is where the solid fertilizer will go, and then the orange tank is for herbicide or liquid fertilizer. And of course it has a beacon. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Obviously an expensive piece of kit, so I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of a test and got the right one for the job. But yeah, going to nip back to the farm now, get this serviced, get it fueled up as well, and then we'll have to fill it with herbicide for weeding the new field, which we will see as we turn this corner. Here it is. So yeah, first growth stage, and the weeds are in amongst that. Cool. But yeah, gonna nip back to the farm, service, fuel up, get the herbicide, and then start on this field. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I have gone over the whole field with herbicide. Tiny bit that I missed along the edge, but that's all good. So yeah, all herbicided and weeded. So, used 30% of the tank, which was pretty good for the size of the field. I was a little bit worried that maybe the capacity wasn't enough, but yeah, no, it's looking good. So one thing I just want to test before move on is, obviously this has a built-in solid fertilizer dispenser as well, and it operates when you have the sprayer section of it folded in. So if I was to turn this on now, it starts the mixer, which you can probably hear. But yes, as confirmed last time, it's not going to dispense any fertilizer because the crop does not require additional fertilizer, as it tells us on the left. So yeah, going to turn that off. So yeah, that just double confirms what we found out last time in the table that I showed, that soybean, for some reason, whatever reason that is, does not take or want to take any nitrogen. And yeah, nitrogen is provided by fertilizer. So yeah, basically soybean doesn't need fertilizing when you use precision farming, which is pretty interesting. Cool. So gonna get this back to the farm. We'll probably top it up with herbicide so it's ready for the next time. Give it a quick wash, and then we are probably going to go and take some milk to the sell point, as we've been needing to do that for a little while. I think the cows have produced 17,000 litres of milk, so that would definitely be a full trailer load for us, or tanker load I guess I should say. And oh yes, I've got the old sprayer there hitched up to the burrer, ready to take back to the store at some point. I'll probably do that off recording, get it serviced and sell it. Yeah, pretty happy with the Stara. It's a good sprayer. Very nice. Probably going to have to fill this jet sprayer up with water again soon. It's done quite a few cleanings. So, sprayer is going to live in the garage. So it will live between the JCB and the Magarus. And of course we leave space here for the agro truck, which is at the top of the field, ready to take the next batch of logs. So yeah, one thing to mention is when we come to harvesting the soybean, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to upgrade the harvester. I'll sell this one and get a new, bigger one, as we've definitely got enough money in the bank to buy one of the big boy harvesters. So yeah, close that gate, open the next one, because we're going to take the JCB, because that's our fast runaround tractor. We'll get the milk tanker, collect up as much milk as we can from the cowshed, and then take it to the best sell point, which when I last looked to be one of the grain elevators. Which one was it? All across to milk. So it's changed a little bit since I last looked. It's gone down in price, but 1,321 is our best price at the central grain elevator. So we shall go there. See you in a short while. Okay, went and sold the milk. Got quite a good price for it. Yeah, 13,880, and then we still got 7,000-ish litres in the cowshed. I will be waiting till we get up to 10,000 so I could fill up a full tanker load again. Cool. Well, our last job for this session is going to be, hopefully, finishing the strip of trees that we set to cut down last time. So, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think that is. So yeah, going to get these 10 trees cut down. Hopefully that will be enough to fill our logging train and take that to sawmill. So we'll jump in the John Deere. This is a great forestry machine. Of course, we've got to clear the stumps as well. So last time I did mention that we need to adjust the cutting length, so I better do that now to 7 meters. Hopefully that's going to work with our smaller trailer as well. Yeah, let's this first one cut. There we go. Timber. Cool. Away we go. Okay, so I have cut down the line of trees that I wanted to, and I have parked the John Deere forestry machine at the top of the hill there to stand there like a beast, looking down at the farm. What a great machine it is. Cool, so yeah, I'm happy with all the line of trees I have cut. I only wanted to cut sort of the first layer or line of trees closest to the field to then give me access to the remainder. So just going to get these stumps cleared now, and then I will look to fill both trailers, both log trailers, as much as I can, and if there's still a bit of space then I might cut down another couple trees just to make it a full load. We might as well. But I'm interested to see what the price is going to be like now that we've cut 7 metre logs compared to 6. I've always sort of thought that 6 metre was the optimum length, but there's a lot of debate, whether it be in the FS blogs or in Reddit, as to what the most optimum log length is. So yeah, we'll have a look to see what a full log train of 7-metre logs fetches us at the sawmill. So yeah, I'll get these stumps finished up and cut away and get the log train loaded, and then we'll be over to the sawmill to sell it. So I will see you at the sawmill. Okay, so I have loaded as many of the logs. Oh, okay, the follow me seems to be blocked. Typical. Not sure what he's blocked by. Yeah, so I have loaded as much as possible the log train, and yeah, I did say that I was going to maybe cut some more trees down to fill the trailer, but decided against that just because of the time I've got available. But yeah, we filled the log train enough using 7-metre logs this time. So 7 meters doesn't work well with the small trailer, so as you saw in the time lapse, I unloaded the small trailer to unload to the second compartment of the bigger trailer. So I'm probably going to switch some trailers around. Rather than having one small and one big, I might go for the 2 medium-sized trailers. I think the medium-sized trailer is 15 meters. So, going a bit too fast there. That's right, I need to slow down for the burr to catch up. Here it comes. So, yes, I think I'm going to trade to the medium-sized log trailers, which will be better because I feel like maybe this truck, when it's pulling the log train, is just a bit too heavy. But it seems to be getting up the hill alright with this load, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. I see that the follow me helper is blocked again, so I'm just going to have to go sort him out. But I obviously brought... Oh dear, well yeah, you're going to get stuck if you're in there, mate. Obviously brought the burrow with the old sprayer to the shop so we can get the sprayer sold. So what I'll do is I'll go to the shop, get it serviced, and then get the sprayer sold, and then I'll carry on the log train to the sawmill, which is where I promised I was going to see you next when I started cutting down the trees. So sorry about that, but yeah, see you at the sawmill shortly. Okay, so yeah, not the sawmill, but we have sold our wood, and yeah, we didn't feel like we would have got as much as we would have if those were 6 meter logs. So 63,169. I know it's hard to compare because we obviously had more in the trailer. So yeah, I think the only way I'm going to compare it is if I have 2 full log trains with 6 meter versus 7 meter, or just get 1 6 meter log and 1 7 meter log from the same tree and see what they sell for. So that'll be an interesting comparison to do. Yeah, my feeling is that this trailer is too big and then the other one is a bit too small. So I think there's 3 to choose from: the 12 meter, the 15 meter, and then the 20 meter. So yeah, 15 meter would do 2 compartments of 7 meter logs quite nicely, with obviously a meter to spare. So my feeling is that maybe that's the one to go for. Get 2 of those and have it as a log train. Because yeah, 6 meters fits in 3 compartments of 6 meters here, with 2 meters spare. But then the 6 meter logs sort of fall between the gaps, and then, well, this one is good, but 2 compartments of 6 meter logs leaves no spare space, so the logs sometimes collide and stack on each other. So maybe 2 of these is the way to go, and have 7 meter logs, and then we could have 4 compartments of 7 meter logs across the 2 trailers. So yeah, maybe we'll try that next time. And also I've got a bio belt stump cutter, which I'm also going to purchase at some point when I decide that the lumberjack mod and cutting the stumps that way is no good anymore. But yeah, just wanted to stop here because, as you can see, the soybean looks to have reached its 2nd growth stage now, which is really good. So perhaps next session or the session after, we'll be able to buy our new harvester. Cool, but that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. As always, if you've got any tips or advice, things you'd like me to do, feel free to leave a comment. And any views, likes and subscribes are much appreciated. And I'd just like to finish up by saying, since the last video I had 2 more subscribers, which takes me up to 15. Now I know those numbers aren't very high, but to me that doesn't matter. The fact that people are watching, liking and subscribing is just really nice. So yeah, I really do want to say a heartfelt thanks to anyone who's watched, liked and also decided to subscribe. Yes, till next time, I will catch you later. Bye bye.